clay all wedged, okay? You're gonna measure the amount of clay for your pinch pots using your hands. Yours are different sizes than your neighbor's, so all of you will have a different amount. But the best way to gauge that is to hold your clay in your non-dominant hand. That means if you are right-handed, your clay goes in your left hand, okay? If you are left-handed, your clay goes in your right hand. Everybody with me so far? Okay, so once you have your clay in your hand then, we need to measure off the amount that we can hold in our hands and not have it be sticking out. We want to be able to close our hands tightly around the clay, but not have any of this sticking out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my clay with my left hand. I'm going to take my right hand and kind of measure off what I think could fit inside of my hand, okay? So I'm going to start to squeeze it from the bottom. You see that? So that I'm not adding any air bubbles or anything. And I'm getting about the size that I can hold in my hand. Now, I need it to be a little bit more because I'm actually going to put it in two hands, remember? So I start to pinch from here. Then you can see I start to get this lump of clay. Now I can take my hands and see if it'll fit inside of them. See that? Okay. If it fits inside of there, you're just going to start to pull that, but you can twist so that you don't add any air bubbles to this piece or this piece, okay? Then what you want to do is you want to make sure that you can close your hands around the clay that you just pinched off of the main piece, okay? And that it fills up your hands tightly. If you have not enough and it's like wobbling around in there, you don't have enough clay yet. So if I don't have enough and I need to add to this to get the amount that I need, what do I have to do now to this clay? I have to re-wedge it because I just put two pieces together and there's going to be air in between there, okay? So your goal is to be able to pinch it off and not to have to re-wedge it, but if you pinch the ball size you need for your hands and you need to, you can take this little bit and just re-wedge it a little bit so you get it wedged together, okay? And then once you have all three the same size, you can sit them next to each other. So I can sit these two balls next to each other. Now, are they the same size? No, they're not, because I didn't take any off of this piece yet. This was my original piece, okay? So your goal is to get three the same size that fit in your hands next, okay? All right.